15 years ago, I discovered something so exciting about the field of money. And that's that what drives success with money has so little to do with how much money we have, how much money we earn, how much experience we have with money, how much education we have with money. Because when it comes to money, what drives us is our emotions. What drives us is our beliefs around money from when we were this high. For me, it was, you'll never have enough money, and money's the most important thing in the world. That kind of belief has had a huge impact on my life. My education and knowledge has had this much impact on my life. So what we're going to see now is we're going to see in a presentation that I recently gave, participants getting in touch with the beliefs from childhood that are completely driving their financial behavior today. What we're going to do today is it's independent. Our work today is independent of how much money we have, whether you have no money or tons of money. Because when it comes to curing our money madness, what we're going to come to see is that it has nothing to do with the amount of money we have. What's separating people from their success is our beliefs. It's our beliefs about money that keep us from being successful. We start with so many fixed ideas around money. My net worth equals my self-worth. Don't talk about money. Oh, I don't know anything about money. I just can't deal with it. All of those notions keep us from being relaxed around money, from being successful with money. So what we're going to be doing today is removing the blocks that are keeping us from accessing our wisdom around money. And in my book and in my work, I share 7 simple rules that produce money wisdom. If you have the belief that money has something to do with your happiness, or money has something to do with my freedom, or my ability to be even at ease with my finances, I'm just asking you to suspend that belief for the next 2.5 hours, and let's see what happens. You know, I have an MBA from Wharton Business School, and after about 10 or 15 years of being in this business, I thought that's all I needed, was this great education and this great training as a financial advisor. And then I discover that everything I learned is so valuable, and yet is not actually the driver of my success with my finances. In my workshops, people for the very first time in their lives often share things around money that they've never shared before.
The message I always got was that there's never enough, coupled with you're only worth what you have, so therefore you're never worth anything. You're never going to be worth anything. And so it's a perpetual trap, and one that has had me working in a very contradictory way in the world. So at once working very hard to get into positions, working for Goldman Sachs as a Wall Street investment banker, and just working around billions of dollars all the time, and then whatever I did have, kind of pushing it away. So, very unworkable in the end.
There were certain elements. The 2 main ones was that money isn't important, like family and love and spirituality and intellect. That's important. And the other one is that you trust and it'll all work out. But that in collusion, money is not very important and it'll all work out creates this like denial zone,
One of the exercises that we did, you are kind of asking yourself, what, of an early message that you got about money or finances or whatever. And when I asked myself this question, it was something that I had never asked before, and I really had no idea that it was underlying and permeating my beliefs about money. And so it ended up being extremely powerful. Just a simple question about, how do you feel about money? How do you view it?
I discovered that one of my inherited money messages had to do with not talking about money. It was considered impolite in my family. And what I came out with was a discovery inside myself that I didn't know how to talk about it. I didn't know how to even access feelings around it. It was like a big blank.
Another exercise was just going through and mentioning different phrases involving with money and seeing which one brings up a reaction. And it, if you will, created a roadmap to some of my feelings about money and actually earning, and then allowed me to unlock, like, possibly the largest roadblock to my own financial freedom.
I would recommend this workshop to anyone who is ready and willing to work on their money issues, who says, you know, I've got this pattern, whether it's I have a lot of money but I'm terrified all the time, or I don't have any money and I'm frustrated because I don't understand why.
And so that's really kind of the profound realization that kind of has come to me is at this point in my life is there's an opportunity for me to walk with comfort and grace, and knowing that that there is always sufficiency, there's abundance in every moment that's accessible, and with that, life becomes a lot easier.
We start with so many fixed ideas around money. My net worth equals my self-worth. Don't talk about money. Oh, I don't know anything about money. I just can't deal with it. All of those notions keep us from being relaxed around money, from being successful with money. Turning around those beliefs is the single most powerful thing you and I can do with our finances. That's what could have prevented the 2008 financial meltdown. That's what could have prevented the whole housing crisis, the whole subprime crisis. And that's what's going to enable you to actually take control of your finances, actually have some confidence about your money, some freedom, some clarity, some ease with money. How about that? Imagine feeling a sense of peace and relaxation with money.